Welcome, High Vibe Tribe. This is my YouTube channel, Divine Hippie 2222. Please bear with me. I'm getting over a cold. So hopefully you can't hear me wheezing as I take in breaths because I'm getting over my congestion. Today's reading is going to be for the air signs. That's going to be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And this is going to be the third week of December. So don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe down below, and hit the little bell icon so that way you can be notified of any new readings anytime I post a new video. So thank you for bearing with me with getting over my cold, and I'm just super excited. The I don't know about you guys, but I have been I'm back to feeling better. But like last week, I just couldn't pull myself out of a funk. And it didn't matter what I tried. It didn't matter, what methods I used to use or I have used in the past to, get me back to where I needed to be. So hopefully that is just the old energies clearing out with the new full moon and getting rid of the old and making room for the new. So I'm super excited. Yay! I am going to use my Halloween tarot deck. We're going to do something new today. Whoop, whoop. So, yay! I'm excited. I've barely used this deck. I think it is so cute. I love mirroring images. So, let's get started. Okay. Divine spirits, support staff, I invite you into my space. I request your aid and your assistance in delivering the messages needed for our beautiful and beloved air signs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Yay. I've already pre-shuffled and pre-cut my deck, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. All right, spirits. Support staff. You have to have fun with it, I think. I call them my support staff. What messages do you have for our air signs? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Guys, my readings are timeless, so you see them when you're meant to see them. The first card that came out is the Hierophant. I was thinking about this card today. I was like, I don't think it's come out in my other readings before. So, boom, here it is. So my readings are timeless. Just because it's the third week of December doesn't mean this is necessarily the message that you need to focus on for this week. It just means that this is when the messages came out. But just be mindful. You'll see them whenever it is you're meant to see them. So, and if you interpret the cards differently, feel free to do so. This is a learning channel. So let's all learn together. Let's have a good time. And that's the thing. You have to figure out what works for you. So something that works for me may not work for you. And that's perfectly okay. All right. Ooh. I got the 8 of Imps. I got to figure out what that is. That's what I'm saying. I haven't used these cards enough. So I'm not sure what is like swords, wands, pentacles, and cups. So we're going to figure that out. I mean, I've read them before, but I don't have them memorized. So, all right. The next card that came out is, yay, Page of Bats. I love bats. They're some of my favorite. They're great for the environment. They really are. People think they're scary, but they're not. They're actually really cute, and they serve a great purpose for the environment. We got the 10 of Pumpkins. And, all right, Spirit, what's the last card for our air signs? We got the Ace of Pumpkins. And then the card at the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Imps. I think imps are wands, and I think pumpkins are pentacles, but we'll find out. So, okay. Oh, here we go, the Hierophant. So in this deck, the Hierophant is being bound by the outer trappings of religion and societal expectations, a strong need for approval of others, conformity. Okay, interesting. Then, let's see. Bats, ghosts, pumpkins, imps. I think the imps are wands. Okay. It says the suite of imps. Since the traditional tarot suite of wands is linked with the ancient element fire, the devilish scarlet imps make a delightful Halloween suite equivalent. Suit equivalent. So let's see. The Eight of Imps. Great haste and overeagerness that thwarts advancement. Sudden action or progress. Messages or letters of love, Cupid style. Nice. Then this suit of bats. Since the traditionally dark and frightening tarot suit of swords, so bats are swords. Frightening tarot suit of swords belongs to the element of air. The Halloween rendition of the suit logically takes the form of bats. Okay, and we got the Page of Bats, so let's go. Okay. An eager, graceful, intuitive young person on a fact-finding mission. A flair for spydom. Someone may be spying on you. You may be spying on someone else. Then we got the 10 of Pumpkins. And yes, here the traditional tarot suit of Pentacles has been usurped by Halloween pumpkins. And we have the 10. A happy outcome, completion and satisfaction, rewards and riches for your efforts. And then the Ace of Pumpkins. A fresh start, good news, abundance, wealth, and accomplishment. That's good. So if you guys have been manifesting before the new moon, looks like things are going to go well for you. Yay! And then the 9 of Imps. This was the bottom of the deck. So this is the overall energy. Taking action, the ability to inspire others, courage in nonconformity. The 8 of Imps talked about conformity and wanting to, or needing, external validation from others. So this is the opposite. This 8 to 9 progressing in the correct direction, in my opinion. So taking action, the ability to inspire others, courage in nonconformity, liberation, expectation of difficulties or hidden enemies. So, the Hierophant talked about being bound. Maybe it was the Hierophant instead of the 8 of Imps. Let me see. Sorry, guys, bear with me. I know I normally use my 8 coins tattoo deck. So, let's see. The Hierophant. Where did it go? Oh, being bound by the outer trappings of religion and societal expectations. A strong need for approval of others, conformity. So I would say this is probably where you started. You probably didn't realize your own value, your own self-worth. And you look to others for it. So this is not traditionally what the Hierophant represents in other decks. It does talk about the Hierophant is a religious being in other decks. So maybe there are standards set on us by society. We have to decide if we are going to adhere to society's standards or our own. And our own can be a combination of both. You just have to decide what works for you. Again, learning. You have to decide what works for you. So I would say this is probably where you began. Because, what did it say? I think the Nine of Imps talked about nonconformity. So I see a transition from needing approval from others, society, church group, not having enough faith in yourself, not understanding who you really are inside, being wrapped up, being covered up by a facade, by an appearance that you're trying to portray that may not be you. Oh, that's good. I think that's good. So yeah, this one is talking about maybe having a mask on. But see the two cats at the bottom? The wrappings are coming off. And if you know cats, they like to play with things and string and, so they're playing with the wrappings and helping you remove your facade, your mask. So that way you can grow and develop and become who it is you truly are inside. Then we're gonna go back over these. The Eight of Imps. Pumpkins, ghosts, bats. Okay. And then imps. So the 8. Great haste and over-eagerness that thwart advancement. Okay, so it's kind of like the 8 of Wands. It talks about sudden action of progress and communication because it talks about messages or letters of love, Cupid style. Oh, look at the little Cupids. Well, they're not really. They're more like flying devils, but it's a Halloween version, so bear with me. They're Halloween Cupids, and they have their little bows, or their little arrows that they're about to find a target. It looks like they're all flying towards this house. So, you have someone who is going to come in, or you are going to come in to someone with a message of sorts, and it's going to be fast. So then, the Page of Bats. An eager, graceful, intuitive young person on a fact-finding mission. A flair for spydom. Spydom. So, someone is looking for the truth. And they are spying, trying to find it. In my opinion, that may not be the best way. Always ask. Especially if you trust someone. Ask. If you don't ask them, ask someone you do trust. I don't know. Spying is just, it could go either way. It could backfire, it couldn't. So, but see, the glasses have come off. See? I don't want it to get all fuzzy, sorry. The glasses have come off. So maybe you are the one who's looking for your truth. And maybe you've taken your rose-colored glasses off to see what's actually going on instead of what you may have been told, may have thought, assumed. Because again, facades, not being your true self. So maybe this is transitioning into becoming your true self. Truth. and taking the glasses off, maybe you're seeing yourself for who you really are. And that's not necessarily a negative thing. I don't want you to take it that way. Everybody has aspects that they may not care for about themselves. That's okay. So if you're willing to see yourself for who you are, then acknowledgement is the first step. And then you can make steps to change it. But it also says, an eager, graceful, intuitive young person on a fact-finding mission. So maybe you are looking for facts about yourself. Maybe you're looking for facts regarding someone else. And the 10 of Pumpkins. So with the 10 of Pentacles, that is basically like prosperity, good luck, abundance. It says a happy outcome, completion and satisfaction, rewards and riches for your efforts. So you're pulling off the bandages. You are seeing yourself and acknowledging yourself for who you really are inside. That's awesome. That's amazing. Most people won't do that. Pat yourself on the back. That's awesome. And then because of doing that, someone is seeing this. Spidem, someone sees this. They're looking for the truth. And maybe they're seeing the truth finally about you or about them. And because of this, you're going to get communication. Maybe from your higher self, maybe from someone else. And you're going to be rewarded for this internal work that you've been putting in. That's awesome. And then the Ace of Pumpkins was a fresh start. Good news, abundance, wealth, and accomplishment. So these two are kind of saying the same thing. This is a fresh start. Maybe maybe it goes like this. A fresh start. You're taking your mask off. You're acknowledging your divine inside being, your soul. Oh, there we go. You're not putting, you're taking the mask off. You're acknowledging and accepting who you are because of this fresh beginning. Someone's looking for the truth. Maybe spying. Maybe they have seen who you really are. And because of that, they're going to come in with communication. And the outcome, I would say from these 5 cards, is your rewards are going to be plentiful. Because you did the inner work, because you worked on yourself, you're going to be rewarded for that. And then the overall energy of the reading is nonconformity, being true to yourself, seeing what, taking action, the ability to inspire others. You've already done the work yourself. You did it. When you know how to do something, then you can teach someone what to do and how to do it for themselves. Courage in nonconformity. Liberation. Liberation. Expectation of difficulties or hidden enemies. Maybe that's what you're looking into. Maybe this is you. And you think there might be something nefarious going on. And so you're trying to find the truth. And you've taken your glasses off. You really want to see. You really want to know. This is not just, I got 30 minutes. Let me check. No, this is something that is driving you. You wouldn't take the rose-colored glasses off unless you really wanted to know. So, you are being true to yourself. You're acknowledging your intuition. I think that's what this is about. Being given a fresh start, realizing you have to be true to yourself, putting in the time and the research, receiving a message. Your rewards are paying off because you trust yourself and your intuition. I think that's pretty awesome. There's nothing better, in my opinion, than knowing that you can trust yourself. Sorry guys, I'm stretching out my leg. Yeah, I think that's awesome. New beginnings. Maybe this is at the end. Maybe you just realized you weren't being true to yourself and you weren't being honest with yourself. Not that you're not being honest, but you were more worried about society and what others might think of you instead of what you think of you. That's really the important thing. Fuck everybody else. What you think of you is the important thing. Because at the end of the day, I'm responsible for me. You're responsible for you. And that's it. And if you're not happy with yourself, you're the only one that can do something about that. But you've taken the step. You took the steps to take off the mask, to take off the costume. And you went inside and looked for your own truth or something else. But you were serious about it because you took the glasses off. And you got a message. Maybe from yourself, maybe from someone else. Or you're going to get a message. You're the only one that's going to know how this resonates with you. Please take what resonates. Please toss what doesn't. Don't make yourself a square peg being forced into a round hole. Don't conform. And your efforts paid off, or they're going to pay off. And you will reap rewards from this. A possible new beginning. Because you trusted yourself. You trusted yourself. Yay! That's got to be the best feeling in the world. It is for me. It is for me. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get an oracle card. Again, I've already pre-shuffled and pre-cut the deck. So, spirits, support staff, what messages do you have for our fabulous air signs who are going inside and are doing the internal work that they need to do? This is a great reading, guys. This is a really good reading. All right. What extra message do you have for our beautiful and beloved Gemini, Aquarius, and Libras? We got the Yin Empress. And this is card number 40. The Yin Empress brings peace, prosperity, and success to her beloved devotees. Boom. Rewards for all your hard work. Your sole purpose includes healing and empowerment of the divine feminine, the Yin Empress herself. You took the mask off. You went inside. You healed yourself. And you got out of that. And you really looked within to find your truth. And because of that, you'll be rewarded. And there will be a new beginning. Now, it says divine feminine. Don't take this as strictly for females. Divine feminine is an energy. Each one of us, whether we're male or female, we have a divine feminine aspect and we have a divine masculine aspect. It just depends on which one we're connecting with at the moment. So when it says your soul purpose includes healing and empowerment of the divine feminine, that just means if you're a male, it just means you're getting more in touch with your emotions. Where did it go? You're seeing the truth. It doesn't mean you're not masculine. It just means that you're connecting with your feminine side, which is everyone has a masculine and a feminine side. So that's what it means. Don't take this to mean strictly gender. It is an energy, not a gender. So your soul purpose includes healing and empowerment of the divine feminine, the Yin Empress herself. You gain power, nonconformity. You gain power, assistance, and untold blessings in following your soul purpose. Maybe that's what your message is. You are lifted and supported in your sacred work now. Rewards. New beginnings. That's awesome. Peace, prosperity, and success. Includes healing and empowerment of the divine feminine. And you did it. You went inside, found your truth, and you did it. And you realized that you didn't have to be just like everybody else. Whatever it was that you were searching for, you found it. That's awesome. That's awesome. You gain power, assistance, and untold blessings in following your soul purpose. Again, rewards. You'll be rewarded. You are that's the back of the card. Sorry. You are lifted and supported in your sacred work now. So hopefully that's comforting. Whether this is past energy, current energy, or future energy for you, know that when you go through this transformation, taking off the costume, seeing yourself for who you really are, that's when the message comes in. Maybe you get the message before you see who you really are. Maybe that's what makes you go inside and look. Either way, you're going to be rewarded. Rewards are going to pay off. You will be rewarded for your efforts. Because you're finding what it is that you're looking for. Wow. I hope you guys feel good about that. I feel good. I always like it when the messages are positive. I'm a messenger, guys. The messages come out the way they need to come out, but I always prefer it when they're positive instead of looming and negative. So, anyways, I hope that resonated with you. It's not going to resonate for everybody. It's a general energy, but I hope it did resonate with you. And thank you so much for choosing to spend part of your day with me. I really do appreciate that. That really means a lot. You could be doing so many other things with your time. And you have chosen to give me a little bit of your day. So thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Well, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button, little bell icon so you can find out about my other videos. I'm looking forward to using my Halloween deck in the other readings. So, peace, love, and happiness. Thank you guys. Bye.